I think they age restricted for drinking alcohol. I think they're more concerned about tobacco, if anything.
They're going to restrict us based on what we talk about.
My first prediction, Bitcoin, 50K.
No. Oh, okay, well, what's our time frame?
A year.
1 year from now?
Yeah.
We got to go back and look at this. I think we'll mirror off each other. I think Bitcoin will probably be at. I'm gonna go a little bit more ambitious, so I think regulation is gonna come. I think 75.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the regulation's gonna come. People are gonna be more like inclined.
What's the record? 74, 70, 73?
I don't know what's Bitcoin's all time high.
78,
Yeah,
79.
78.
Bitcoin's all time high.
I don't know if it went higher than that.
I'll check it.
You got it.
Yeah, that was crazy times, dude. When money was just pumping everywhere, everything was just up. Crow, like DeFi kingdoms, like
All the cryptos.
all that, dude.
68,789.63.
Alright, so I'll just say it'll make an all-time high.
Yeah, which is over that.
Yeah. Even if it got to 70K, that's an all-time high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's possible. That could definitely be possible.
How many people cashed out early on Bitcoin? Just
Yeah.
had like so many tokens.
There's a
for
guy
like
that
10
used to
minutes.
drive around here and was like, had like a Mercedes AMG and his license plate. Oh my god, license plate was Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah.
Just BITCOI.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was kind of cool.
Wonder if that'll be like a collector's item one day. You know, like
Oh yeah,
it's
100%.
one of a kind, state of Ohio, whatever.
So if we're doing Bitcoin, then Ethereum. I don't know what Ethereum's at right now.
I think low, like 14, 13s.
It'll probably be 5K. 5K.
Ethereum 5K was nice.
Yeah.
Man, I probably bought in at like 29, 3,000 was too late.
Really?
Yeah, back when I originally
If I look at my original Robinhood, dude, I bought it. Hold on. I actually.
No, and way back when I didn't know anything,
Nah,
I had, when Bitcoin was like
Let me see this real
$5,000,
quick.
that's when I started investing.
Let me see this real quick.
That's funny. I look
Ethereum.
back on that a lot.
This is worth going on the phone. My first time buying it was January 30th, 2020. I bought 0.1 at $177.
Wow. That's
Fucked.
crazy.
Fucked.
That is actually
Back
crazy.
fumble. That's
Just
fucked.
keeping something as
So
small
yeah,
as that.
Bitcoin all-time high, Ethereum 5K. That's my prediction for that.
I knew this dude. He told me a story about this guy. He went to school with and grew up with. He was working at like some hardware store, and he finally one day got into like one of his old like wallets, like cold wallets or whatever, or Bitcoin wallets. And dude, he had like 2.5 million in there or something.
Really?
He quit his job like that day or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't even know whatever ended up happening to him, but
If
like,
you did that, would you still be working? I think I would work for a little bit more until I had like a solid plan.
I'd probably try to start a business, and if that didn't work out, I'd probably do something else.
You
like,
think so?
Yeah, like go do like a high-paying corporate job and just
Really?
yeah. I mean, you can't just kick it forever off that money.
No.
I wouldn't
It
think.
wouldn't last.
No.
How much money do you
could
think you
last-
need in a lifetime?
I mean, you can
Let's
last
just say you
off
live
that.
to
I'm
80.
just saying.
Let's say you live to 80. Flat sum, I think you need at least. I could live off 25 million. I could.
Every 10, let's say you're making 100,000 every year for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You're alive. We're alive another 6 decades, right?
Yeah.
We're 80 something. Let's say we're 80, 85, 86. Man, you'd need at least a couple mil, in my opinion. If
Oh,
that's
yeah.
your standard right there.
Yeah.
And most people's standard is lower than that, so
I think 25 million. It's definitely.
that's a lot.
Yeah. 100%.
Depends who you are, though.
My other prediction is that other than Russia, Ukraine, there's going to be two
That's
others.
another one I was thinking about.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm not even going to comment on that, but I think China is going to do something very aggressive. Either go take Taiwan, or they're going to fund another war with another country that will draw us in no matter what.
They got a lot of ties in Africa.
Let's say there's going to be a hot war. Let's say an actual hot
Yeah.
war. Yeah, I think that'll happen. 'Cause I know Serbia and Kosovo, they're going at it right now. Serbia's hiding up their military.
Greece and Turkey, they keep having problems, and they're both NATO.
Yep.
That's gonna be a confusing one.
Yeah, who
That
do you-
shouldn't happen.
No,
But they have,
but it will.
stored beef.
So I think there's going to be a couple hot wars. I think more and more people are going to start. They're going to be like, "Fuck it." At this point, you either get it or you don't. It is how it is. So I think Serbia, Kosovo, that's going to be one. I think, Ukraine and Russia will probably still be going on. Stuff.
Armenia,
Yeah,
Azerbaijan.
really.
Yeah, Azerbaijan.
There's
It's
just that
they
whole place is going to war. Over.
yeah, that whole region. It's always been like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that'll be different.
Places don't change.
No.
Imagine like what the Wild West would be like if we didn't just.
Oh yeah.
You know, it'd be a free for all still right to this day.
I also think that Biden, either he won't be president by this time. That's
Yeah,
what
I had that one on my list as well.
I don't think he will.
We're thinking the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That-
don't
that's
think he
also
can
what I
last.
think.
He's just looking older and older as the time goes on.
Yeah.
He looks bad.
And I think this is my thing. With
She's
the,
sitting him down and stuff.
with the Republican Congress, what do they have? That Congress, right? They have Congress.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think the Republican Congress will either push impeachment on some ground, and the Senate, because that one lady, Sinema, she's not a Democrat
Kristen
anymore.
Sinema or whatever.
Joe Manchin is basically a Republican,
Yeah.
disguised as a Democrat. I don't know. It doesn't look good for him.
Yeah, you don't know.
And plus, like, his health is failing. Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
He looks old swinging that golf club too.
Was he
He
swinging
was
a golf club?
Oh yeah, they said he's been on vacation 280 days, which is more than like any other president's ever
Been
done.
on vacation that long.
Yeah, that's like half like what he's probably served his
Dude, what the
term. It's probably
fuck,
been that
man?
long.
Why can't I go on vacation for 280 days?
Dude, it's nuts.
You were actually swinging a golf club?
Yeah, he was golfing. He's hitting the ball alright. Like, he's probably a decent golfer. He's
He
just
can
older.
ride a bike, that's for sure. So I'm glad he can golf.
I just don't think he has the mental capacity. Like, if that was someone on our side, I'd be embarrassed. Like, to be honest, like if that was like Trump or somebody, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, why
The
do we...
agenda's getting done, whatever agenda you believe in. So I'm sure people are happy just for that. But like, that's fucked if that's something you support. He's definitely out of it.
He's out of it. He doesn't look good.
They're putting
Definitely
crazy
doesn't
drugs
feel
in him.
good. They're probably pumping him with hell, like, God knows what.
Dude,
I don't know, he just doesn't look good.
vitamin packages that we've never even
Liquid
heard or
IV.
seen of. Yeah, right.
Constantly.
They have.
Yeah,
to
so I
have
don't
it,
think
so.
he'll be president. I think so, either Kamala or...
Yeah.
What's going to be Kamala?
Pete, one of them, dude. They're gonna try and run. I think you're right, dude. I see more steam coming for Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, dude, he's the one.
Yeah, I've seen multiple people say that even more, and you said that like a minute ago, and that it stuck with me. He's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
He definitely has that.
He's got like,
image and
to
persona.
me, he's got like that Obama personality where
Yep.
he just has the charisma. He can talk really good. Because when I
Nice
watch his
smile.
debate,
Yeah, handsome
Dude.
guy. Like he's gonna do it.
yeah, good looking dude, you know. But him against DeSantis would be heat. I don't want, and this is my own thing too.
We need our Italian boy.
Dude, DeSantis? Is he Italian?
Yeah.
Wow.
What was it?
Now you're hit.
We need Ronnie.
Learn
You know,
something new every day.
go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You said
Ron
what?
DeSantis.
You said what?
Yeah, he's dope. But yeah, I think you're right, Luke.
Yeah. That was a good guess.
My next one is I think they're gonna speed up when they're gonna try and do like the next the pandemic. I think
Think there's another pandemic next
Yeah,
year?
I think it's gonna be quick.
Whoa,
'Cause
another
if
pandemic.
you don't get it this winter, which they're already trying with all that China news and
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knows what's going on there, I think they're gonna try and pull another one.
Another pandemic.
Enterovirus, they
I
already
hope
did
not.
the Bill Gates
Oh,
like
yeah,
run
yeah.
up for that, you know,
Yeah.
the simulation. So it's just really sketchy that way. They do these simulations and then they come true like
Yeah.
right after.
Right.
It's freaky, and that's how the last one was. So I don't know. I think it's a good guess though. 'Cause
What's
all this news is coming out about this last one with Fauci and all that, so
yeah.
they're gonna try and cover it. This doesn't have to be a big story.
I think there's going to be. I don't know if there's necessarily going to be another pandemic in the sense where it's going to be like a national emergency. People are going to be locked down again, but they're definitely going to try to push something.
They say the risk is only increasing for stuff like that, like because that was already the thinking like 10 years ago, like that movie Contagion and all that shows you like exactly what would happen. That movie happened to like a T.
Yeah.
Like it's actually crazy.
But I just don't think they can do it that fast because people do have a short-term memory, but they don't have that short-term memory. If you do it next year, I don't think it's gonna.
You can't give in that much in that short period of time. I think people are weary right now, like you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, they're very skeptical. People like us, more and more people are waking up to, you know,
Right.
things that they're just not going to put up with.
What's the Dow at? Someone tell me what the Dow's at.
What's that?
That was my next one. I think it's at
$33,147.
33,000, right?
Wow.
I also do think the economy is going to take a major downturn, so I think I'm going to say instead of it being a bull, it'll definitely be a bear. I think we're going to go to 25,000. We're going to erase 6,000 of it.
We've already
Just look at the interest rates, right? Look at consumer debt. Look at all the things that has been happening. That's basically the telltale signs of, like, wages have stagnated. The price of homes have increased. The interest rate on homes have increased. Something's gonna give. I mean, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial. I don't have any certification to help me with that, but I just see what's going on. Consumer debt is at an all-time high.
They say they're scared like that there's gonna be bank runs. Like people are gonna do runs on the bank, like and try to get their money. Yeah, I guess like the Federal Reserve when they have those meetings they always have. I seen video of it, and that's what the guy said. I think Jerome Powell or whatever. He's talking about. He said that's a fear of his that there'll be runs on the bank. That was like in November, and we're at the end of December. Obviously January tomorrow. Man, I think it's gonna be a crazy year. Really. We're in bad times. Yeah, it's winter time right now. You got all these storms happening. You got supply chains all messed up.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's bad, dude. China's hurting right now. Apparently, like whatever you want to believe about the COVID, stuff or not, the narrative. Like it seems like there's a lot of people sick. That messes up every job that those people have. They can't get to, and the supply chain goes from there. We get everything from China, probably still. Right. So much of it.
Right.
You gotta change that.
Yeah, I definitely think the financial market's going to turn for the worse. They're going to raise 6,000 to 10,000 is going to get erased off the total market. Banks are definitely going to be hurting big time.
Yeah, and house prices are
they're just
go real low.
And the interest rates
the car market's always tied in, the used cars and all that.
Yep,
it's bad.
Yeah, if you're getting a car now and you're paying more than 6% interest, I mean, God bless you. Nothing but the best, but that's just...
You guys see that video on Twitter where the guy's going around, I think it's some type of, like, maybe car dealership or office, and he's like, what's your monthly bill, you and your wife? He goes, oh, well, mine's, $11.86, and my wife's is $1,300. And he goes, that much for two cars? He goes, yep, oh, well.
Oh, well.
It's like, man, y'all paying two bands for two cars each month, both of you, like, all right. Like, that's lucky.
See, I got my car at a good time when the used car market.
They could buy a car.
They were buying cars. Hell, I was just like, I'm cashing in. Take it and put in something.
The car market's an interesting one. Like, I would love to have, like, a little operation, of some sort. Like, I think that would be, like, ideal, but it's a tough one. Little corner shop.
Especially around here, it's dominated by a lot of predominant, players, like top five. It's hard to crack the top five. Especially where I live.
Man,
and it's just a whole
a lot of mechanics in this town. You must say, a lot of people that fix cars and do work on cars.
So that's gonna be interesting. I couldn't even imagine paying over $1,000 for my car. I can't even imagine paying more than $400
a month. Yeah, bro, 400's enough. I don't care what I'm doing.
Under 400 is manageable. Under 400 is definitely manageable.
Like this is literally what I have.
Is it?
We wrote like the same damn things. That's funny.
Why, dude? That third one is literally what I was going to talk about next, like the societal change.
That's so funny.
Damn, we really are on the same page.
I love it.
Wow.
Same wavelength.
Yeah, I mean, I've always seen those videos where it's like, oh, how much is your car payment? How much is your car payment? 800, 900, 1,000. I've seen $1,000, $2,000.
What was it? Like a
Mercedes,
BMW
or something.
I feel it.
Like a top.
The thing about it is a lot of people don't realize, like, when you buy those types of cars, and they break down how expensive that stuff is. Your oil change is $200. Like, you have to have money to, like, maintain that car.
Especially
anyone can buy that bitch if they
Audi,
got some bread. Like
an Audi, the brakes.
Yeah.
Like, that costs a lot of fucking
You fuck
money.
a tire up and everything. Like,
yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah, so we'll get in the next one that I've seen too. There's gonna be a big societal change, right? So in the past couple of years, it's been more accepted for LGBTQ and stuff like that. Not saying
they're trying to lump people in with them. It seems.
But the crazy part is the minor attracted persons.
Yeah.
How we're starting to flirt with it a little bit too much. Like you look at what was the designer brand that came out with the kid shit? Balenciaga, right? You have people that are from California. I think it was California professor saying minor attracted persons
The one guy at Twitter was writing stuff about that. What's wrong with being in love with a teenager?
So that kind of stuff is but it's just hard because what's the fine line for let's just say in Ohio, right? The age of consent is 16.
Right.
I don't think it should be 16.
No, that's strange.
I think it should be 18.
Women used to be considered a grown woman at that age though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part, isn't it?
Well, back
16
then,
years
you,
old.
like you were married, had kids, and
Mature,
everything by
yeah.
18, like
Right.
because you needed to, because people's health.
By the time you're 25, you already had like a full family for
Yeah,
the
you were
last
ready to go.
5 to 10 years.
But I mean, if you're 16, you're dating like a 21-year-old. Like, shame on the 21-year-old, male
Yeah.
or female.
Yeah, that is strange.
That's strange as fuck. That's weird.
That shit happens every day though.
Isn't that sick? Like, I don't know. I can't imagine it being 16.
That's
17
the
maybe.
difference.
17 maybe. But I would feel more comfortable at 18.
Yeah, and even then, that's a big gap. Dude,
Yeah.
at the end of like his supposed, college years or 4 years after high school, and then a woman who hasn't really even started like
Yeah.
being,
No,
a
it's
woman.
sick.
Nah.
I just don't like how they're flirting with it too much. But it's starting to come up.
What
more
it,
and
it
more.
was in Scotland, right? They put out like a statement, like I think the government talking about, they're gonna have these people in society, and that's what they're gonna label them as, minor attracted person.
I mean,
like,
I'm just gonna
they're
label them
not,
as a
they're not,
pedophile.
a pedophile or whatever. That's what they are. They're maps. They call them maps.
Mm.
Man, that is some strange shit. And then they said, oh, we didn't mean to release that. It always goes like that. You ever notice it
Yeah.
leaks, and then they're like, oh, we didn't mean to release that. That was fake. That was training
Yeah.
material, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that can't be accepted here.
I
But
know
it's
there's some big Supreme Court cases that will come down.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to shape it, 100%. Heard that. You were right. Wow.
Closer you get to 12 man, like it's gonna be like Vietnam out here, like Bad Dad, like you gonna hear it.
Oh my god.
Last time I was in Utah for New Year's,
Yeah.
blank
That's
for New
it.
Year's.
Jesus. Gonna have to edit that out.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
really.
Idiot,
Fucking
dude.
dumbass.
Idiot. Restart.
Hell,
Take-
it is.
take a second.
See what time it's at though. You can mark it.
Take a second. What time is it at?
1845.
Last time I was in this part of town, yeah, a lot of.
Yeah. God, man. Yeah, sorry for the pause. Imagine fucked up. The illness is gonna dox us. You idiot. You fucking asshole, dude.
Dude, suck it, dude.
God damn. But that just threw off the whole thing. 'Cause I looked at him, I was like, he really did say that. I was gonna let it slide though. I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. But,
Y'all made it a big deal. It
Glad
feels
you
like-
didn't.
but it is what it is. I think the video game industry is gonna go fucking nuts. That's like one industry that I'm definitely like looking at more closely. Because you gotta think people are not gonna want to go outside, right? Because it's expensive to go outside. It's expensive to drive your car. It's expensive to go out to eat, do all this kind of stuff. It's so much easier just to stay at home and do basically anything you can for your house.
Dude, you could
to
work-
occupy your time.
You could really never leave your house anymore today if you had.
No,
if
you don't
set
have
it
to.
up.
No, you don't
That's the
have to.
craziest part. You work remote. You get food delivered to your stuff.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You
It's
can work
a
out at
crazy
your
world.
house. You can
Yeah.
go. You can go outside your house.
It's
You get
crazy.
sunlight. Maybe hit a quick workout or something, and then that's it. You know.
Some cities
You
are
can
so.
go to telehealth. You can get telehealth now. You can get your
Oh yeah.
everything.
They charge you for that shit now.
I mean, yeah,
Like when you go
That's
like.
America, though.
Yeah. Isn't that
that's
nuts?
America, as it should
They
be.
might not even screen you in person. They'll just call you and be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you my 200."
and this is another thing that I've been thinking about too. Like we're in Ohio. Sports gambling becomes legal tomorrow. That's gonna be the next.
That's big.
That's big.
It's gonna
You
be some
thought-
people's downfalls.
Yeah,
yeah,
like really bad because it's addicting. It really is. I mean,
especially these young kids.
like people drinking and smoking and stuff like that's been around forever. Like
Yeah.
this gambling has been around forever, but not like it is now.
Not at your fingertips when you
Not at
can
your
sit anywhere.
fingertips,
Yeah.
yeah.
You could be at work fucking.
So I think
playing
that's-
games, though.
Ohio's gonna bring in
A lot of money.
what's the guess? What's your guess? How much revenue we're gonna do in the first year?
Couple billion.
You
Right,
think so?
Right.
I think
billion,
3.5.
I'll say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.5. $3.5 billion.
And they might blow that number out the water. Who knows? You know people here, dude. They like having fun going out gambling.
I'll definitely gamble a
Yeah,
little bit. I
sports
got
fan.
tons of the referrals.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely.
we're about to ball out.
I'm definitely gonna be betting,
Hell yeah.
but I'm not like I'm not a compulsive. I have to do it every fucking day. But, like if there's a game on, like Ohio State's playing right now. I don't know what the score is. Someone check the Ohio State score.
Yeah.
While we're at it.
With it.
But, I mean, I'll bet on that game. I'll bet on the Browns. I don't really bet
It's
baseball.
28-24 halftime.
Us.
We won.
Yeah, another one I just thought of too. I feel like they're gonna make like air travel just try to be more and more exclusive, dude. The way all
You
these
think so?
companies operate, they don't have the
Raising
workers.
prices?
They're gonna make it more
Raising prices?
exclusive. I think flying's over for most like just average people in the future, at least a couple years from now. I'd say they're trying to make it so expensive and just inaccessible.
That's
Everything
all the
gets
shit with
canceled.
like Southwest and stuff. That shit's pretty eye opening.
They treat you like dirt, dude. Even if you're like first class, like it don't mean nothing anymore.
Do you think it's gonna be
There's
only
no
a
perks.
mode for the rich?
I do eventually.
Mm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's just getting more and more
I could see it.
expensive.
I can see it. Yeah. 100%.
There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fly, all the way to the other side of the country for like $100 with your bag, like 20 to $50. That's it. Like, come on, they really be waxing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, gas expensive. That obviously has a thing to
You gotta
play
pay
with
the people.
everything.
You have
All
to
the
pay them.
cost. Yeah.
You have to pay 'em.
Every worker that they have.
I would never spend more if a round trip is more than $400. I seriously start.
I've
doing
never really paid. Maybe that's probably like the limit I've ever paid.
No, that would be the limit. I know
Yeah.
the last time I flew to Florida was $375 round trip.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean,
But
that's a
direct
lot.
flights, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
that's
no
only
way
2-3 hour flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a big industry that's going to change.
Yeah, I think that and I think they're doing a kill switch bill for the cars. Did you
Yeah,
see that
I
in
see
5 years?
Yep.
Man, I hope that doesn't pass. We're gonna have to remember and fight that one. That's
Oh, yeah.
lame.
Big time.
That's lame.
Yeah, you can just because then you can literally like
Anybody-
the car
anybody.
gives you freedom, right? I think it might get lumped under. This is gonna be an interesting legal fight, but I think it's gonna get lumped under like the freedom to protest. Because how else are you gonna protest if you have to go somewhere, right? You can't just walk.
When a city's going down, they'll
Yeah.
just like shut everyone's shit off. Like that's really what they
Yeah.
would do.
I mean, we're gonna have an episode dropping soon where we kind of talk about that, how they scramble in the mass and shit.
Definitely, that was interesting.
Today's the 31st. We'll be dropping that one before.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm excited. It's about to be a new year. We had a good year this year.
Yeah, we started off. Yeah, we got it going. I remember when I first thought about the idea on Twitter. You were one of the first to DM it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
And we didn't really remember.
Yeah.
We not even remember, but we didn't really know each other like that back then.
No, it just sounded like a dope idea though. They had to do it.
And then the more we started talking, we were like, wow, a lot
Yeah.
more similar than we thought.
That's funny.
It's crazy how life works like that.
I think you were running still, or you had just ran. I
Yeah.
don't remember how long ago.
Mm-hmm.
You ran what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right about when I got introduced.
Yeah.
Good times.
Different times. One prediction. Let's hear it. I want to hear his.
Let's hear it.
You don't get on the camera, bud. You just say it. They'll hear you.
Let's
They'll
see.
hear you say it. Oh wait, before we gotta talk about web.
Do it.
Gave away the speaker. Look at that JBL speaker. Nothing cheap around here.
Them babies.
We don't
boom.
fuck around. Shit's nice. We just gave away a PS5. The guy who's getting the PS5 should be here
Next episode.
next episode.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets on. If he doesn't want to, we can talk to him a little
Our
bit more.
boy
about,
Monkeys, man.
yeah,
He came on our trip with us last year.
Yeah, he was raw.
I love Sea Monkeys.
That was a good dude. So hopefully he'll be here. J6 episode will be dropped. So go watch that. Craziness. They're not gonna like that one.
That one's nuts.
That's a nuts
That was
one.
that was a great night, like talking about that. That was
I
very
wish we could have
interesting.
done video, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him getting, patronized. I think that's the correct term.
That's a cool piece of history.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, we're giving away the JBL speaker. We gave away the PS5. We're gonna be doing a lot more shit this year. 420 trip. It's gonna be biblical. Biblical. Let's all bank that down. But what were you saying? One prediction.
I think that the markets are going to get a lot worse than they already are.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything's bleeding.
I'm not going to say, like, insane. Definitely crazy. But, yeah. It's definitely going to be a good time to buy some shit. That's for sure.
Assets.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck what. I don't
Yeah,
It's,
care.
we'll buy every year.
If I lose half my account tomorrow, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just buy more.
Facts.
I don't care.
Most places it's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Maybe snowing where you're at, so there's not much else to do but work. So it's probably a good time to make some money. So
That's it.
you can have some money to buy some things when it's time.
Yep.
So that's
I would keep
So
some
that's
cash on hand too.
yeah. Always keep cash on
Yeah.
hand. Don't let anybody tell you different. It's always good to have cash.
Yeah.
Get you out of a pinch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta have
Those
cash.
cards ain't gonna swipe forever.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Because if they shut down the merchants or they raise the fees, it could be trouble.
Anything.
That will be interesting if they raise the merchant fees.
During
That'll be
COVID, they were limiting how much you could get from the ATMs.
You ever think about what if we got hit with the EMP?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Everything's
solar
gone.
flare.
Well,
I was thinking about that on the way here when I was driving. I was like, what if all the lights went out? Like
It's
the cars
not-
would keep going until they crash.
It's
You know
not a
what I
very
mean?
far fetched idea.
Upper
I think if we,
atmosphere.
I think if we got hit with an EMP, we won't have to worry about finance or
No,
because
it's-
something is gonna happen.
It would take months to get the grid back on, and
Do you know how much
that's if
damage would
shit
be done?
was-
Do you know
oh,
how
yeah.
much damage would be done? People
I don't believe that.
pay no, because I think if that happens,
It's over.
it's over. There's no.
over.
We don't come back from that. We don't come back from that.
There's no magical organization I feel like that's gonna fix that in like a timely manner.
Because if you get hit with an EMP, it doesn't matter if you have 10K on hand,
Yeah.
10K in the bank, 10K in silver and gold.
No.
You're gonna need 10K in fucking bullets
food,
because something
food,
magic
bullets,
coming
yeah.
to you. Yeah, it's like real bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
You remember that show Doomsday Preppers?
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to love watching that show. Those people seemed so crazy back in the day.
But
Like
now
watching it, I was like, oh, this is sweet. Like it
Yeah.
looks like they, they're smart, they have fun.
Mhm.
But now I look back at those people, I'm like, man, when COVID hit, I bet some of the people disappeared
Oh yeah.
for like a week or two.
Yeah.
They probably checked everything, like, oh, okay, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
But they probably thought that was like the one type shit,
Mhm.
like lockdown. They were probably watching the news, like, guys, this is it.
This is it.
Like-
I've been waiting for this my
Like
whole life.
literally, like
Yeah.
those guys were smart though. That's what made me interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like definitely that show.
I haven't really watched a lot of it, but I'm definitely now gonna bring it up. I'll probably watch a little.
You know,
I'm gonna
it was always interesting. They'd have all these different types of people, like different cities. I love that show.
Yeah.
Showed a lot. Some people were experts, some people more, novice. Like
Right. I've always found that shit fascinating.
yeah, same. Just
Love
always
that
the
shit.
bushcraft, all that stuff.
But yeah.
Yeah. Watch some dudes on YouTube.
Yep.
Me and Mike want to start going camping.
You go camping.
Yeah,
Okay.
get the trailer
Buy a
going.
tent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we trying to have some fun. Make some little town too.
We got a lot of camping grounds around here,
Yeah, we do.
so it's not like that far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's a million. I want to go to like one where like we could be off like low key though, like on
Yeah.
our own type shit. Yeah, like a little piece of land, I don't know if they have ones like specifically like that, but I'm sure there's gotta be something.
yeah, you can look.
Yeah.
You can find some. There's a lot around here.
Let me see if they have one you could go
I
shoot
got a
at.
camper. We ever wanna?
I know. Yeah, that's why we want to do it. It'd be easier that way.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all go, but someone had to bring a tent though. Not gonna
Yeah.
fit everybody.
No.
You gotta buy a tent.
Mark can go to the tent.
How much tents cost? Like I don't know.
I mean, you can
Couple
find
hundred?
it from anywhere from like 100 to
Yeah,
probably a couple $1,000.
I need to buy a tent.
Fucking diesel tent, 10-person mansion in there. Something nuts.
I was watching this guy Nick Johnson on YouTube. He does like all these like city tours. Like he'll go like everywhere. Like he's
Yeah.
even been to Cleveland, like this and that. And he was talking about San Diego, and just how much like homelessness like there is. And then he was just showing it. It's like California's policy is just so crazy to me. I think about it all the time. Just like, dude, people's like businesses and everything, their restaurants will be right there,
Yeah.
and just right in front of their cafe or whatever, they got 3-4 tents, and it's just like, how do y'all put up with this?
It's crazy.
I don't
man.
know how
I
they
just seen a
do it.
video
I would
today.
flip out.
I think it's on Instagram. I know it's on TikTok, but it's called Salary Transparent Street.
Yeah.
Basically, this lady goes up and asks people,
How
"Oh,
much you
like,
make?
how much do you make? What do you
Yeah.
do for a living?" This lady, she was in California. This lady was a public administrator for a nonprofit
Oh, yeah.
for
Like
homelessness.
600,000 or something.
$242,000 a year. It's like, oh, and she turned the comments off on the video, but everything else has comments, so you know she was getting ripped apart. It's like you make $242,000 at a nonprofit.
To not solve anything, to
No,
just probably
no.
show up to some office and put in some effort.
I think it was Colion Noir that was on the Joe Rogan podcast. They talked
He's
all
cool.
about it. It's literally an industry.
Yeah, it
You
is.
take the industry away, people's jobs go.
That's what I just found out, like probably like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Just like a year or two ago, just found out how that whole thing is just a whole field of just fraud.
Yeah.
Like they make all the money off the organizations and the
Mm-hmm.
nonprofits, and they don't even have to actively have like a solution for anything. It's nuts how that works.
Right.
Homelessness is wild.
Yeah, so get a recap. Markets go down. Bitcoin all-time high. Ethereum 5 to 10,000.
Biden.
Biden probably won't be president by this time due to a number of factors.
Possible new virus,
Possible new virus.
something.
Video game industry explodes
Yeah, stock market.
while the
So,
stock market declines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That pretty much gets it all, I think.
Thanks for listening to us. We got Lab, Let's All Talk. We got Let's All Lift.
Yep.
Our Instagram's been going crazy. That one post,
Yeah.
it's like
10K.
3,000 likes or something.
Yeah, so that'd be good. Yeah, follow the team. Let's all live. Let's all bank. Let's all talk. Let's do it all.
Have a happy new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year,
Thanks
everyone.
for listening.